take a look at all this stuff. I told you I was going to an estate sale. Well, I didn't go too well. I only got 3 things at the estate sale. And then I went to a couple of thrift stores to pick up some more stuff. So this is about the best I could do so far this weekend. Let me show you what we got. So I'll show you the 3 items I got at the estate sale. When I got there a few minutes late, like 7 minutes late. And I was going out there to look at the fishing rods that they had. I feel like they might have had some good fishing reels. When I got there was a guy walking out. He had 10 poles in each hand. He was walking out with all of them. So all the good stuff was gone in the first 7 minutes. What I was able to find, I went through the closet, not a lot of good clothes, but I found this bulwark, size XL. You want the larger size, a good size. But this is extreme bulwark, flame resistant. I bought a couple of pairs of Wrangler jeans and some long sleeve Wrangler shirts that were the flame resistance, and they've been selling pretty well for me. So $5 for this. Does have some stains on there, and has some heel bite on the back of the pant leg. So they're very well worn, but that's okay. I think we probably get $30-$40 out of that. So $5 into 30 or 40, easy to ship. You don't have to worry about it breaking. So $5 for those. Probably get $30-$40 out of them. And then the other thing I got was this. This was $10, full price on the first day. Soil tester, pocket penetrometer. So I comped that while I was there because it has has the adapter in there still in the package. It's got the instruction manual, the box, and here's your soil tester in the case. And it appears to be in really good condition. So I think that's like a $50 item. So $10 into 50. Again, super easy. Put that in a padded envelope. So that's a nice pickup. And then the last thing I got, I saw this in one of the display cabinets, and it had a $20 price tag on there. And what really caught my attention is right there, it says 925 sterling on the back. So it's like, let me do some comps on this. And then down here, it says Baccarat. So I looked them up, and there were some other comps on there. So I think they sell minimum maybe $100. And some of the other colors go for a little bit more. But I decided I'll pay up $20 for that because I think that's probably an easy $100. I mean, 80 at the bare minimum. Either way, it's $20 into 80 or 100 or 120 is probably pretty good. So Baccarat, not real familiar with it, but I know it said sterling silver on the clasp. So I was like, let me pick that up. And that's the only 3 things I got at that estate sale. So not the best estate sale. So I went shopping around to some of the vintage and reselling stores in the area. And let me show you what I got. Well, I guess we'll start here. So this thing, it's just a light, mobile light, bromine lamp, portable sunshine. And I wanted to check this out, so I plugged it in at the store, and man, it lit the whole place up. When it says portable sunshine, it ain't lying. This thing is the brightest light I've ever seen, and that bulb works really well. $1.50 for that. So I don't really know what the comps are. We can assume, bare minimum $20. So $1.50 into 20, I'll do that all day. Picked up this little guy. It's a brass bottle opener. You can see his little tooth right there. This is Momotaro. And somewhere on here it says, where is it? Oh, right there, Tokyo. So I don't know. I think that was $2 for that guy. So again, $2 into 20, give or take. It might be more, might be less. But anytime you can pick up something for $1 or $2 and get $20 out of it and make it real easy to ship, I'll do it all day. This was the first thing I picked up. Fender channel select drive, more drive. It's got one connection on the side. I don't know what it is. I didn't do any comps, but for $1.50, I'll pick up these pedals all day. So it's not any kind of like distortion pedal or anything. I'm not sure exactly what it does. Only got the one connection, so I'm not sure. But $1.50, I'll do some comps on it. But so that's worth $1.50 to see what we can make out of that. Saw these. Look at these. Remember these? American West 2000 shots from Tootsie Toys. Now these are just the old school cap gun caps. I looked them up, did some comps while I was there just to make sure I could sell them on eBay, because sometimes you can't sell certain things. But that's $20, so $2 into 20. Like I said, I'll do that all day. Super easy to ship. Found this old catalog. This is Service Merchandise. Used to shop there when I was younger at the local mall. 1993-94. And they had catalogs before, but the only reason I didn't pick up the catalogs before is because they didn't have the toys in there. So this has toys and electronics. So we got Super Nintendo, and the back page it has a lot of the toys. So these people are looking out for those older kind of nostalgic catalogs, especially if you got the toys and electronics in there. So I think that was $1.50. Again, $23, $24 was the comps on that. I also was walking by. I saw this laptop bag. So we take a look at it. It says Targus, and it had a price on there $5. And I went back and took a closer look and realized, no, it's actually got the laptop in it. So this is a Dell Latitude D800. I ain't plugged it in. I just got home. Haven't checked anything out. It does have the power cord right here. But I've sold a couple laptops before. Not a big deal. It comes with this bag. It's probably just throw the bag in as as protection for the shipping. But $5 for a vintage laptop, and if it works, all you do is reset it to factory settings. That's what I do on all of them. And then you're looking at, I don't know, $50, $60 depending. So 5 into 50, not too bad. A nice little laptop. Hopefully that thing works. I also found this. This was kind of hidden down low. This is from Radio Shack. Telephone answering system. Look at the original price on this thing. $200 for an answering machine from Radio Shack back in the day. Again, I didn't do any comps on that. I think I paid $6. Let me look at my receipt real quick on this thing. Dell laptop, cassette machine, $6. So $6. Buttons feel real good. Look at this. Opens up. 2 cassettes in there. Ingoing, outgoing message, I'm sure. But I'm going to get this up and running and see. I want to listen to what kind of messages they got on there. It'd be interesting. But that's kind of right up my alley. Wood grain finish. Probably top of the line back in the early 80s. Maybe even the late 70s. I think this was probably like the first top of the line answer machine back in the day. But even if I don't make a lot of profit on that, this is the kind of stuff I like to have in my store, especially with the original box. And it makes real good videos, vintage telephone answering system with 2 cassettes in there. Love that. So $6 for that. And then this, I really didn't want to buy this. This is some kind of like DVD video projector. They had a bunch of projectors. Again, I don't really care about this, but what I did like about it was this Pelican 1550 case. They had an $8 tag on the thing. I was like, I'll pick it up just for the case. I'm not really looking forward to shipping it, but if the price is right, excuse me, I'll definitely do that. So the case, you're looking at $50. Maybe more, maybe less, depending on what you can get the shipping down to. But just a great waterproof Pelican case with the foam insert. So worth picking up just for that. And then worst case scenario with this DVD projector, it comes with an extra lamp. The lamp looks brand new in the package, so I'll get my money back just selling the replacement lamp. I'm pretty sure somebody out there needs that. So that'll get my money back. And then you got all the cables and stuff, and if it doesn't work, I can maybe part some of the stuff out. Got some real high quality monster cables. Real good. This one's, I noticed this was broke, which is a shame because that's probably the cable I wanted to use to test it out. But I'll plug it up. Maybe it'll work, and maybe I'll keep it and play my DVDs on the wall or something. But I got that, but mostly for this Pelican 1550 case. Like I said, probably $8 into 50, and then the light probably goes for a little bit too. So that's what I had for the last couple days. That'll keep me busy for the rest of the weekend. I got a lot of packing to do. I've been selling a lot of stuff, so I need to list a lot of stuff. But the thing about it, a lot of these are real easy. Not this, but something like a catalog, media mail probably. Oh, it's got advertisements in it, so maybe ground advantage. But all this stuff be real easy to list and to ship. So if you're interested in this stuff, let me know. Leave some comments if it's good pickups or what you know about original telephones or Dell computers. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one.